Um, so it's Tuesday, December 8th, getting in the holiday season. Today we're going to focus on defense. All right. So everything we do, we're going to do a few drills for defense, and then our combinations are all going to actually start with defense before we actually throw any combinations. So it's going to be kind of like counter striking today. A lot of different people do that. A lot of very successful fighters have that strategy. So that's going to be kind of the theme that we put everything in today. To start off, let's do 20 burpees and then just go into defensive shadow boxing. So what that means is first give me those 20 burpees. I know it's a big number, but it's okay. We're not going to be doing too many of them throughout the class. But you're going to give me 20 burpees, and then you guys are going to shadow box, but not throw in any strikes. You're just going to slip, dip, check all different types of defensive movements. But that's what we're going to do. There we go. Katrina's there. So that's what we're going to do to kind of keep you guys moving. All right. So 20 burpees. All right. What's up, Katrina? We're doing 20 burpees and then just defensive shadow boxing. All right. So again, just to be specific, defensive shadow boxing just means slips, dips, checks, a lot of footwork, roll in and roll out. You're not even throwing any strikes. You might post out. But again, all it is going to be defense. So 20 burpees. Yep, 20 burpees. And then give me, once you're done with those 20 burpees, you're going into defensive shadow boxing. And again, it's just, it's not, sounds like a fancy term, but it's really just working on your defense. That's all it is. Today, we're focusing on defense. All right. Olga's in here too. Good. What's up, Olgs? Good to see you. So we're doing 20 burpees as the warm-up, 20 burpees, and then we go into shadow boxing, but just working on defense. So once you're done with your 20 burpees, you're just going to work on defense. Slips, dips, rolls, checks, pulling back, swooping out, sprawls, a little bit of everything. All right. And again, welcome to my holiday abode behind me here. I'm going to try to keep this throughout most of the month. All right. Let's get that timer started. All right. Good, gang. So I'm going to give us another minute and a half or so to finish these 20 burpees plus the shadow box. And remember, once you're done with all those burpees, you guys are just moving. Once you're done with all those burpees, you guys are just working on your defense. All right, not throwing any punches, not throwing any kicks, just kind of keeping it relaxed, keeping it moving around. All right, keeping that head moving, working on that footwork. You might step to one side, pivot out to the other side, step in. You might step back out. Again, remember, footwork is one of the best ways to be defensive when you fight, because it doesn't really require much movement of anything else except your legs. It might be a little bit taxing, might be a little bit tiring, but getting your whole body out of the way and just kind of staying active and moving around, it's a good way to make sure you're not just a stationary target for your opponent to hit you. All right. Let's go another 30 seconds or so. We'll do a very quick stretch, excuse me, and we'll go into it. Remember, always want to warm up and stretch before and after a workout, but if you have to pick one or the other, warm up at the beginning, stretch at the end. It's going to make sure that you are ready to go and ready to do these workouts. All right. And if you want to do it before you get on the call with me as well, that's fine too. Either way, we're always going to do a little bit of both those things at the beginning and end of the workout. All right, let's go. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8. You did the 20. 7. Very good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Let's get those feet wider than your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Reach down for the ground and relax that lower back. Stretch out the backs of those legs. Alexa, I wasn't talking to you. Shush. Thank you. Pull over to your left. Alexa, stop. Thank you. Over to your left ankle. Sorry about that. Over to your right ankle. And then back to the middle. Push those knees out with your elbows. Sit that butt down. If you live in a studio like I do, everything's all in one place. So there's not a lot of distance for your voice to travel. Turns on your automatic devices. Good. Stand up slowly and pull that left ankle towards you. Stretching that left quad. Good. Switch. Pull that right ankle towards you. Stretch that right quad. I did a bunch of kettlebell stuff yesterday myself, so I'm definitely feeling it in my legs. Good. Big circles back with your arms and my arms. Oh, man. Now as I'm doing it, I feel it in my arms too. Good. Circles forward. Cross the arms in front and back. Good. Give me back twists side to side. And then hands on the hips, head rotations to either direction. And then last thing, let's put those feet together one more time. Take a deep breath in. Just stretch out that lower back one more time, but this time with your feet together. All right. And hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, so I have a thing called the defense hustle. Basically, it's just all the different at least upper body defensive movements that we're going to do. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with this just as a little bit of an extra warm up to make sure we have all the movements down, and we're going to pepper it in between the different combinations we do today. All right. So if you've taken my class, we've done this before. I added a couple things to it, but we're going to go slip, slip, roll, roll, come back to middle, dip, pull, and then sprawl. All right. So it's basically it's just a bunch of different head movements in all different directions. I'm gonna do it at about a quarter angle so you can see what I look like forward and back, side to side. So do it with me. It's gonna be slip, slip. It doesn't matter which way you slip first, whether you're righty or lefty. Just slip to one side. Everything's gonna be going alternating. Slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, come back up, pull. You can put your hand out when you pull a little bit too. Pull and then sprawl at the end. All right. So remember, when you slip side to side, it's mostly a stomach movement, right? Slip, slip. When you roll, use those legs, make that U motion. Roll, roll. When you dip, it's just straight up and down. All right. When you pull, it's just pulling that chin back, getting your head away. If the punch comes towards you, you pull back. All right. And then the sprawl is hands down, hips down. That's a tackle defense, right? Hands and hips straight back up. Make sure when you sprawl, your feet are wider than your shoulders. You're not going into a push-up position. Your hands are hitting the ground, and then your hips are hitting the ground. So again, slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, sprawl. All right, slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, and sprawl. All right, slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, and sprawl. All right, make sure your hands stay up the whole time. Everybody stop real quick. I'm gonna zoom in and watch all you guys. But what a lot of us do is when we're slipping and dipping, a lot of us do this. If you're at Israel Adesanya, if you're Floyd Mayweather, feel free. In my class, you're gonna keep your hands up. Slip, slip, roll, roll. Especially with the roll, a lot of people do this with their hands. All right, keep your hands by your face. Even when you pull back, keep those hands by your face. The only time the hands go away from your face is when you sprawl because they have to hit the ground. All right, so let's do that for 1 minute. Let's move. Slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, and sprawl. All right. Now, once you have, a little bit more experience under your belt and you feel comfortable, if you're moving away from your opponent, sure, you can start moving those hands around a little bit. Sometimes moving the hands helps you kind of move the shoulders. I understand that that's fine, but better to let that happen, in real time when you're fighting, than build a habit of dropping your hands. Because you never know which way. You might have a good movement. You might move away from a strike. But you have somebody that watches you and that has really good reaction times themselves. They're going to see that opening every time you roll one way or every time you slip one way that you drop a hand. What they're going to do is they're going to fake you. They're going to pump fake, and then they're going to hit you the other way. All right. So you want to have those hands up guiding you as much as possible. Slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, and then sprawl. Let's go 25 more seconds. All right. 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, let's go into the first combination. Again, it's going to be very loose. Some of this, a couple of these combos are going to be focused mainly on upper body, on boxing, because that's one of the ways you stay really loose when you throw in upper body strikes. All right. So we're going to slip, jab. You're going to slip to that jab hand, right? Slip, jab, slip, cross, pull, cross, hook. All right. So slip to the jab, throw the jab. Slip to the cross, throw the cross. Pull back, come back forward, cross, lead hook. All right. So slip, jab, slip, cross, pull, cross, hook. All right. This way. Slip, jab, slip, cross, pull, cross, hook. All right. I'm going to do it at an angle this way. So you guys, if you want to stand my direction, sometimes people need to see it the exact same way that the instructor does it. So stand a little bit of an angle. All right. Slip, jab, slip, cross, pull, cross, hook. And one more time this way. Slip, jab, slip, cross, pull, cross, hook. All right, build some speed. And you could chop it up. You could do 2, 2, and 2. You could kind of put them into those kind of 3 sections. Then once you feel comfortable, even if you slow it down a little bit, see if you can go through the entire combination all the way through, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. It could be like a beat. All right, let's try it out and move it around. Once you throw it a couple times, get to the side, throw them from a different angle. Move around, come forward. All right, try it out. Keep those elbows in, keep those chins down. Good. And this is the type of thing that you're going to have to actually be pretty close to your opponent to do. All right, because for the most part, if you are outside of their range, behind their punch or away from their punch or their kick, you're not going to have to, do this much motion just to get outside, just to not get hit. You're going to want to get a little bit closer. This is going to help you stay close to your opponent without getting hit. Good. So slip, jab, slip, cross, pull, cross, hook. That's it, Katrina. Very good. Nice. Looking good, Hen. Keep it up. Very good. Pull, cross, hook. Good. Good, Olga. Let's go. Keep it up. Keep it up. Remember to keep your feet under you guys. So as we're moving those heads, right, as we move those heads forward and back, you want to make sure you have a solid base. So you don't want your head movement to throw you off your feet. All right. So make sure that your feet stay, they might be pivoting, but you don't want to feel like you're off balance anytime. All right. So keep that stomach tight. Keep those feet locked in the ground. Right. And as you move your head, you want to make sure you come back to the middle without, 1 foot coming off the ground. Both feet should be touching the ground at all times during this. All right. You might pick the heel up. You might pivot a little bit, but you're not going to pull your feet off the ground. You want a nice solid stance. Let's keep going. 15 more seconds. All right. 15, 14, 13, 12. Good. Good, Em. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7. Very good, Des. Nice and loose. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4. We're just going to slip side to side in 3, 2, and 1. Slip, 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 slip. Keep those feet down. Watch. Side to side. Slip, slip, slip. Real Mike Tyson style. Keep going. I'm letting my other sister in. She's going to join in with us. Let's go, Mies. I know you just joined in. Slipping side to side. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Very good. Now we're going to go into the next combination. Mies, just so you know, we're focusing on defense today, all right? So I'll take you through, we have a drill that we're going to do, but I'll show you when we get there. All right, next combination number 2. We're going to dip, come into the hook. We actually did this at the beginning of another combination, I think last week or the week before. So dip, come into the hook, slip, hook, cross, and then switch, roundhouse kick, all right? So it's going to be, dip, hook, slip, hook, cross, switch, kick. All right, so only a couple defensive movements in this. But again, the key is that we're starting with that because sometimes we might just wait and then respond, right? So again, it's going to be dip, lead hook, slip, hook, cross, switch, roundhouse kick with the front leg. All right, back to the front. So dip, lead hook, slip, hook, cross, switch, roundhouse kick. Do it in this direction. Dip, hook, slip, hook, cross, switch, roundhouse kick. Again, I'm going to do it at this kind of back angle so you could stand the same direction as me. All right, if you're a righty. If you're a lefty, it's pretty much the same thing. All right, so dip, hook, slip, hook, cross, switch, roundhouse kick. One more time this direction. Dip, hook, slip, hook, cross, switch, roundhouse kick. Last time to the front. Got a little bit closer for you guys. Dip, hook, slip, hook, cross, switch, roundhouse kick. And then right back to the beginning. All right, let's try that out. Good, good. That's it, that's it. Nice, Des. So Charlotte, it's dip, hook, slip, hook, cross, switch, roundhouse kick with the front leg. Yep, that's it. Dip, hook, slip, hook, cross, switch, kick. Nice, Mies. Very good. Yep, that's it, Molly. Molly, make sure you pick that right hand up. When you throw that kick, make sure the right hand comes back to your face, all right? So right here, all right? The backhand always comes to the face or across the face. There's some variations. We're not going to worry about the variations today. Today we'll do it relatively standard. When we throw that switch kick, one hand swings, the same leg that's kicking, that arm swings, and then the other hand pops up to the face to protect the face. I like to kind of do it with my elbow a little bit forward, almost to act as an extra block, right here, bang. But main thing I'm focused on is that dip, hook, slip, hook, cross, switch, roundhouse kick. All right, let's see what you guys got. Keep it up, keep it up. Nice, nice. Good, Amy. Amy's got it. Henry's got it. Katrina's got it. Nice roundhouse kick, Charlotte. Nice, Jess. Good kick. Good, that's it, Tyler. Good, keep it up. Let's go 30 seconds more. Pick up that pace for me now, all right? Now that you guys got it, let's pick up the pace. And again, it's always okay to start a little bit slower, right? Go, step by step. Make sure you understand the mechanics of the movement, the flow, how one thing flows into the next. I really go out of my way to, to make sure that you guys understand how, or it's set up combinations that, go fluidly from one move to the next. Slip to the lead foot. Yes, Katrina, slip to the lead foot. So, hopefully that makes sense as you're throwing the combinations. You can kind of understand, feel what you're doing in response to your opponent. All right. Good. 15 seconds. That's it, Kat. Very good. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Nice roundhouses. Good. 7, 6, 5 seconds. We're just going to dip over and over in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just dip. Move it around. Dip, 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 dip. Remember, you're not squatting. You're not putting your butt out, knees to the outside. You're staying in your fighting stance. Dip, 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 dip. You can move back. Dip, move back. Forward. Dip, dip. Move to the side. Dip. Change position. Dip, 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 dip. Let's go. Move that head in between too. Move it around. Good. Keep it up. The idea is to move your head down, but keep your fighting stance, right? Dip. Let's dip. Dip. You're gonna bend your back just slightly, just a little bit here, but for the most part, your hips kind of curl under you and you go down. Your knees go forward. One of the few times it's advisable in any kind of lowering motion to bring those knees forward. Good. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds. We're going to go into that hustle, into that defense hustle in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, slip, slip, roll, roll, pull, dip, and sprawl. All right? Slip, slip, roll, roll, pull, dip, and sprawl. All right, let's go. Oh, it's dip first, then pull. Thank you for keeping me honest. Good. Either way, as long as you do all those movements, slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, and sprawl. All right. Slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, and sprawl. You guys keep going. We're going to do that for another 45 seconds, but add some speed. Once you feel comfortable with it, try to go hard, quickly from each one movement to the next. Now, those slips, you're going to squeeze that stomach. Slip, slip. When you roll, 1, 2, use those legs. When you dip, use those legs. When you pull, you can use your legs, but it's more the top of the hips and your stomach. Pull back. And when you sprawl, hands and hips hit that ground. Slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, sprawl. Slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, sprawl. A couple different ways to pull too. Some people use the foot. I call that resetting. I like to have kind of very specific words for everything. You got 20 seconds. Let's keep it up. 19, 18. I like to have, specific words for things, but some people reset with their feet in place. Some people reset by kind of bring that back foot back. They're both viable, but the idea is just to get your head out of the way in a linear motion, just straight back. All right. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to get on the ground now. We're going to do swimmers. All right. So I want big movements. Swimmers 50 times. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you want to challenge yourself, come up to your tailbone and do it with your feet, with your shoulders off the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to go up to 50. However you do them, with your back on the ground or your shoulders on the ground, shoulders off the ground. Doesn't matter to me. I want 5-0, 5-0, 50 of those, and you're back on your feet, and then regular shadow boxing. You can add in some strikes. All right, move this up. Good. Try to keep those legs straight. Use this a little bit as a bit of dynamic stretching. All right, keep it up, keep it up. Nice. When you're done, just on your feet, moving around, shadow boxing, staying loose. Good. Keep it going. 15 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to slip and roll. We're going to slip to the front, roll to the back, respond with an uppercut hook, and then a roundhouse. All right. So from here, you have your hands up. You slip their first strike, right? You slip their first strike. Maybe they're throwing a cross hook, right? So they throw a cross to your face, you slip. They throw a big hook after it. You roll. From here, now I'm kind of loaded up a little bit more on this back foot. I'm not all the way back here, but I got a little bit more weight on that backside. I'm going to come back with an uppercut, hook, and then roundhouse. All right. So again, the key thing here is that we're starting with our defense. We're waiting for them. We might have thrown some jabs. We might have done something to kind of pull them in close to us. But now, if we're waiting for them to move, we're just waiting. We're waiting. Slip, roll, uppercut, hook, round kick. All right. Let me do it in this direction. So from here, slip, roll, uppercut, hook, roundhouse from that back leg. All right. Over in this direction. Slip to the front foot, roll to the back foot, uppercut, hook, round kick. All right. Again, from these couple corners. So slip, roll, uppercut, hook, roundhouse. One more time this direction. So I'm here, I'm moving around, right? Slip, roll, uppercut, hook, roundhouse. One more time, back to the middle. So I'm here, slip, roll. Notice I move my head offline, right? If you take the Christmas wreath behind my head, right? That's maybe where they're throwing the punch, right? So I'm going to move my head off to the side. So that punch keeps going in that direction, but I slip under it. Now they throw another punch right around here. I roll under it, hook, cross, and then I throw that roundhouse. All right. So slip, roll, uppercut, hook, roundhouse. Let's get it going. All right.
So if you want us to get back into position before you throw that uppercut, you don't want it to be like you're rolling and.
Right. So that detail kind of comes as a good question. That detail really depends on who you're fighting. Right. For right now, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Yeah, I would just say come right back to the middle. So slip, roll as you're throwing that uppercut. So I'm a little bit off the side, right? So if you see that wreath behind me, right, I slip, I roll as I throw the uppercut. Boom. See, I'm assuming that my face is the same position as theirs. So as I come here, I roll. I'm not staying under their arm, right? I know you and I do that sometimes, and that's a valid move. But right now, I'm just worried about that slipping and that rolling. I assume I'm going to be able to come right back up in the way because they finished throwing their strikes and they're still lined up with me. So I'm going to throw that uppercut to the middle, hook to the middle, and then that roundhouse kick. All right, but that's a good nuance that you're inquiring about, but not something we got to worry about right now. If you want to practice that, since you and I have talked about that kind of at length, you can do that. If you guys understand what she's talking about, kind of throwing from that angle, feel free to do that as well. But for the beginners, or if you're not comfortable with understanding that nuance, that's fine. Just throw it right up the middle. Bring that head back to the middle, uppercut, and hook. You worry about those straight lines. All right, let's keep throwing that. 25 seconds to go. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Nice. 14, 13, 12. That's it, Des. 12, 11. 11, 10, 9, 8. Nice, Jess. Nice roundhouse, too. Good. Nice uppercut, Mies. Good. Everyone's looking good. Everyone's looking real sharp. Uppercut, hook, roundhouse kick. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just roll in and out. Roll, 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 roll. Try to go a little fast too. And use those legs. Notice I'm not bending at the back. I'm not rolling like this at my back, right? That's going to happen sometimes. You might need to do that. You get caught in a, for whatever reason, you have to move fast. It might happen. I would never like to say it's 100% this or 100% that in anything in fighting, because you never really know. But use those legs, right? You want to have your upper body. You want to have your spine, in a position where you can strike your opponent down here. You can strike your opponent up here. You're always ready. And if you lean down too, you can either get hit with an uppercut or you can get hit with a knee, right? So you want to keep your body facing your opponent. 15 seconds, 14, 13, 12, 11. Starting to sweat through my shirt now. 10, 9, Merry Christmas. 8, 7, yes, I'll drink the water. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go into combination number 4 now. Combination number 4. So again, this one's going to be just a little bit more, it's going to be only upper body. It's a little bit kind of a loose slipping, kind of Pernell Whitaker style fighting, right? Old boxer, really talented, really good head movement and good footwork. But what we're going to do is we're going to go slip, pull, cross, jab, jab. Now you can start that slip in either direction. Doesn't matter. But essentially what you're doing is if you were to look over top while I'm doing this, you would see my head kind of goes in a triangle. It goes from one side to the other side and then back, right? So almost, let's say in the shape of the number 7, right? 1, 2, and back, right? So I'm going side, back, right? If you looked at me from the side, back. Okay, so you're going slip, pull, and you're responding with cross and then a double jab. And as you throw the double jab, I want you to move off the center line. Jab, jab, right? So from the front, looks like this: slip, pull, cross, jab, jab. Notice when I threw my jabs, I still threw them to this target, right? I keep using this wreath as a target area, like where my opponent's head is, right? So I'm right in the middle here. I'm slipping, I'm pulling back, and then I throw the cross, jab, jab. So even though they're still facing this way, I move off to the side and I throw that double jab. I could also move the other way and I throw that double jab. I could go slip, pull, cross, jab, jab. It's a little tougher to do, but a better position if you can get off to their blind side, to the outside of their jab hand. It's a better place to be if you can end up that way. But either way, slip, pull, cross, jab, jab, or you can go forward, right? Slip, pull, cross, jab, jab. Slip, pull, cross, jab, jab. I can go backwards. Whatever direction you move, I want you to move when you throw that double jab. All right. So learn how to jab and step at the same time. Sorry. All right, going forward sometimes too, kind of step in on them. 1, 2, 3. All right, the hands are always up. As you throw that double jab, make sure that backhand stays up by your face. All right, let's go. Slip, pull, cross, jab, jab. Good. Pull, cross, jab, jab. That's it. Slip. Pull, cross, jab, jab. Nice, Henry. Good. That's it, Olga. Very good. That's it, Charlotte. Charlotte, give me a little more pop on those jabs, all right? Loosen it up a little bit. You have really good aim, but I want you to just pop. Really pop it out. And that goes for everybody too. When you throw that double jab, I want you to really pop it out. Good. And make sure that backhand stays by your face. Everybody, make sure that backhand, when you throw that double jab, make sure this backhand stays by your face. Don't let it drop down to your armpit, drop down to your stomach. Always keep that hand by your face. That's it. Very good. Looking good. Nice, Des. That's what Amy looks like. Boom. That's it. Good. Amy's got it. Keep it coming, gang. We're going to go 30 more seconds. Pick up the pace for me now, all right? 30 more seconds. Pick up the pace. Let's go. Good. Stay light on those feet. Squeeze that stomach. This one you should especially feel in your stomach, all right? Let's go. Good. Take those sips of water when necessary. 15 seconds to go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5 seconds. We're just going to trace that triangle with our heads, all right? In 3, 2, 1. So slide, slip, pull, slip, pull. We're going to do 3 times. Actually, everybody stop. Let's do it 3 times so we work both sides. All right. So it's going to be slip, 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 pull, slip, slip. I'm sorry. Slip, 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 pull, slip, 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 pull. And every time you're going to come back to the opposite direction. So watch me going from the side. Slip, 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 pull. Now I'm going to my right. Slip, 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 pull, slip, 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 pull, slip, 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 pull, slip, 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 pull, slip, 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 pull. And try to be pulling back from a different corner, let's say, every time. And you're, kind of retracing this triangle. Just go back and forth, back and forth. You can even do it 4 times, as long as you alternate. I'm getting fancy with the numbers here, but as long as you alternate side to side and you go from middle to the left 1 time, go side to side a few times, middle to the right the other time, back and forth. All right, work that stomach. Good. Slip, slip. Mies, we're just doing slips and pulls now. So slip, slip, pull, slip, slip, slips and pull, slip, 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 pull, slip, 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 pull, slip, 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 pull, slip, 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 pull. All right, keep those hands up. Good. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 seconds. We're going into that defense hustle again. All right, in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds back to that defense hustle in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, and sprawl. Slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, and sprawl. All right, let's go. Slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, sprawl. Slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, sprawl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Go. Let's go, gang. See if you can get some speed on it now, too. Remember, your defense has got to be as fast as your offense. All right. You can go slow to make sure you have the movements down. But unless you can perform these defensive movements quickly, in a fighting situation, in some kind of altercation, they're not going to be effective. So you want to, once you feel comfortable, mostly comfortable, you don't have to be 1,000% comfortable. You got to at least start when you're mostly comfortable with these movements and then start moving fast, because you're going to feel it's a little bit different than going slow. All right. And then you kind of make those gradual improvements with your speed and your technique simultaneously. Let's go. 20 seconds left. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 seconds. You're on the ground. Giving me another 50 swimmers. All right. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. On your back. Alternate those feet. Swim it out 50 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to 50, then you get on your feet, and then you're going to shadow box light. And once everybody's on their feet, we'll go into a freestyle round that's going to have a lot. We'll even call it a technical round, because it's going to have a lot of defense in it. Full legs. Make sure those knees move past each other. Good. Once you're done with all 50 swimmers, all right? Once you're done with all 50 swimmers, on your feet, light shadow boxing, just stay loose, stay relaxed. And then I'm going to give everybody the cue, and we're going to go for a harder technical round. And I'm calling it a technical round because what you're going to do is you're going to fight with, you're going to start all your combinations with 2 defenses, all right? So, and then you're going to throw, let's say, 3 strikes after that. Let's see, we got everybody. Give you guys another 15 seconds to finish those swimmers in 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, good, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So, guys, what we're going to do here now is I want you guys to, we're going to do five strikes, all right? 5 movements. So what that means is everything you do is going to be a combination of 5 movements. First 2 movements are going to be defense. All right. So that could be a slip, roll. It could be a slip, slip. It could be a dip, pull. It could be a sprawl, or maybe like a what's it called, a slip and then a sprawl. Whatever it is, it's 2 defense, 1, 2, and then 3 strikes. Could be cross, hook, knee, double jab, uppercut. Could be 3 roundhouse kicks. I don't care what it is, but I want everything to be in groups of 5. First two movements are defense. All right. Everybody understand what that means? Give me a thumbs up. All right, cool. So 2 defense, 3 strikes. Put those 5 things together and then reset and then do it again. All right. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do that for about a minute and a half. All right, let's go. See what you guys got here. So defense, defense, strike, strike, strike. Defense, defense, strike, strike, strike. And again, what we're trying to do here is make sure that, we can start with defense the same way we can start with offense. Most of the time I have you guys throwing that jab, leading with that jab or some kind of long strike, maybe a push kick to work yourselves getting in. Some of that is, just good strategy. Some of that is just natural to me because I'm a short guy. So I got to use these, these kind of range motions in order to work my way inside. So I teach that way because I find it to be effective, especially if you're a smaller person fighting a bigger person, right? Which is pretty much always the case with me, right? They always put me up against the big guys, big gals. So, so that's one thing, but you got to be able to use your defense as well. That's it. Nice, nice, good. I see some good movement here. So thinking about moving and kind of dipping and slipping your way in. Again, you see a lot of great fighters do this. And it's just another way to approach your strikes, right? Another way to approach your movement, right? Good. Keep those elbows a little bit more narrow, gang. Keep those hands up. Going for another 30 seconds. And everybody remember to bring that right hand or that rear hand. For me, it's my right, but for you, whether you stand righty or lefty, rear hand, bring that hand back to your face all the time. Good. Nice, Katrina. Good. Good slips, Emily. I like the side kick in there too, Bernard. Throw that karate in there. I love it. 15 seconds, gang. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Very good. So last couple combinations we're going to go through quickly. Going to focus mainly on blocking with the legs. There's a lot of different things you can do to block kicks. Some of them are hard to describe, but to really kind of go over without slowing things down. And I know you guys are here primarily to do fitness. Maybe one day I'll do a supplement where I talk about different swooping out of the legs and catching different kicks and stuff. But for now, I'm going to focus on the checks like I normally do because there's at least a bit of let's say a cardiovascular or just a dynamic component to that, right? So we're going to start with the check and then roundhouse kick. So we're going to check with that front leg. Again, we're not trying to bring it up really high because if we check, right, we want them to hit the strong part of our shin. If I pick my leg all the way up, and sometimes I have you guys do that more for the fitness of it, right? But for now, I'm focused just a little bit on techniques. When I pick that knee up, boom, I'm right here. So that when they throw the kick, they go to kick me here. When I pick it up, they kick me here, and this is gonna be a lot stronger than hitting me at the bottom part of my ankle, right? So it's gonna be a small check, roundhouse kick, all right? Check, roundhouse kick, then I'm gonna take that front leg, I'm gonna swoop it back. So I'm gonna actually change position. So I'm going from fighting like a righty to fighting like a lefty, or southpaw as we call it. And then I'm gonna throw a jab, cross, roundhouse kick, all right? So that roundhouse kick is gonna be from my relative back leg, okay? So if you started out as a righty, you're gonna end up as a lefty. If you started out as a lefty, you're going to end up as a righty. So altogether, that's check, roundhouse, swoop back. I like to put my hand out to kind of create that obstacle. Then jab, cross, roundhouse kick. Does it make sense, Amy? So check, roundhouse, swoop back, jab, cross, roundhouse kick. Now, this is actually a defensive move, right? First time I check, they kick, they go to kick me, I check. Second time they kick me, I just step out of the way. All right. Usually we'll just swoop right here. This time we're actually going to step all the way back out and then respond with punches and kicks. All right. Let me go this way. So again, I check, I roundhouse kick. They go to kick me again. This time I step out, I step away. Then I respond with jab, cross, roundhouse kick. All right. Let's do it all together. Check, roundhouse kick, step back, jab, cross, roundhouse kick. So the third movement, the first movement's the check. The second movement's the roundhouse kick. The third movement is essentially sliding that foot back. So you end up in that opposite stance. And then you're throwing a jab, cross, roundhouse kick from that stance. That's it, Mies. That's it. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see what you got. Good. That's it, Katrina. Very nice. See what you got, Jess. Check, kick. Now step back. So Jess, the second time. So check, kick, then step back. Bring that left foot back, then jab, cross, and then roundhouse kick with the left foot. Now jab, cross. Now remember, Jess, remember, jab is always your front hand. So if your right hand is forward, your right hand becomes your jab, okay? So check, kick, step back. Now step that, yeah, jab. Jess, do it with me. Ready? Put your left foot forward, right foot back. All right, left foot forward, right foot back. Check with the left. Roundhouse with the right. Good. Now step back with the left foot. Now jab, cross, and then roundhouse kick with your left hand. That's it. Remember, gang, no matter which way we stand, jab is always a front hand, cross is always that backhand. So if I'm staying with my left foot forward and my left arm forward, my jab is my left. If in the middle of my combination, I switch it and my right hand is forward, then my right hand becomes my jab. All right. So whenever I talk about my combinations, I talk about them relative to the way you're standing. Okay. Some people might teach a little bit differently. I think that makes the most sense because it kind of is able to apply to everybody. All right, let's keep this going. 30 seconds more. Add a little more power, a little bit more speed now. All right, let's go. Let's go. We got one more to run through. I want to make sure we get it in. We started counting a couple minutes after the hour, so I assume we still got about 4 or 5 minutes to go. We're going to get the stuff in there. All right, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go right into this next combination. All right, so we're going to go check. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to check with the back leg. So we're going to check with the back leg. Now, this time I want to go high because they're not trying to kick this leg. They're trying to kick us in the ribs. So I'm going to check high here, right? So it's going to be check, step down, knee, push it down, and then elbow. So three motions from that back side of your body, right? So from the side, it's check, knee, step down, rear elbow. Then we're going to go a lead uppercut. What do I have? Lead uppercut. And then we're going to check with that front leg, okay? So we're going to actually start with a check, end with a check. Start with defense, end with defense. So check, knee, elbow, upper, check again at the end, all right? So from the side, it's check, knee, elbow, lead uppercut, check from the front. Again, from this angle, check, knee, rear elbow, lead uppercut, check again at the front. From here, check again. This one comes high because I'm trying to protect my ribs. Check, knee, elbow, uppercut, check, and then one more time to the middle right here, right? So we're moving around. I'm here. I check. I throw that knee right away. Elbow. I can come across. I can come over top, right? Elbow, lead uppercut, and then they try to back out. Once I throw that uppercut, maybe they back out and try to throw the kick as they come out, and I block at the end. That's another thing you'll see a lot of people do. It's something we tell our fighters, right? Kick on your way out, kick on your way out. So you might come in, throw some combinations, and then on your way out, as you stepping back out, you throw that kick long at the end. So we're assuming that opponent, the person you're fighting, their coach is telling them to kick on the way out. So after you threw that uppercut to their face, they're going to try to kick you on that lead leg. You're going to block at the end there. All right, so it's check, knee, elbow, upper, check. Check with the back leg, knee with the back leg, elbow with the back arm, check, upper, upper, and then check at the end with that front leg. All right, so a little bit of technique, a little bit of working on those hip flexes. That's it, Jess. There you go. You got it. Elbow, lead uppercut, and then check with the front leg. That's it. Good, Charlotte. Nice. I like the spin into the check at the end, Henry. Boom. Good. Elbow, upper. Sure, throw that roundhouse kick in there too. Why not? Boom. Nice, Des. Good. And remember to check at the end, Tyler. So after you throw that uppercut, right? Give me that little check with that foot at the end. All right. So you throw that elbow, uppercut, and check at the end. All right. Let's go another 30 seconds on this one, gang. A little bit shorter than the other ones, but still, just to kind of work that technique, that understanding that you might have to pick that knee up higher when you're checking the kicks to to this side, to your backside, because they're unlikely to try to kick you in the leg. Means that their leg is going to come up a little bit higher, so you got to make that shield. Really bring that up. Bang. All right, step in, knee, elbow, uppercut, and if they're going on the way out, know that on the way out, a lot of times they're going to try to kick on their way on as they move away from you. So you're going to check that kick at the end. All right. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds. We're going one more time to that defensive hustle. All right, in 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, and sprawl. All right, slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, and sprawl. Slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, and sprawl. Amy doesn't like my rhythm. She doesn't like my my beatboxing of the combination. Slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, and sprawl. All right, let's go 30 seconds. See if you can pick up the pace now. All right, see how fast you can move. You only got 25 seconds left to go. How fast can you do this? Slip, slip, roll, roll, dip, pull, sprawl. Really force yourself to it. All right, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds. Everybody's on the ground. One last time, giving me those 50 swimmers in 4, 3, 2, and 1. On the ground, 50 swimmers. Get back to your feet, shadow box light, and we'll do a last 30-second full attack. I'll tell you when. Very good. So once you're done, once you give me those 50, back to your feet. Just shake it out. Stay light on those toes. When I see everybody on their feet, I'll give you 30 seconds, full attack, full freestyle. I want you guys to use defense as much as possible, but you guys will do it on your own volition. You don't have to worry about a format. Good. Let's go, gang. Let's finish it. 30 seconds. I want everybody on their feet. 30 seconds. Everybody's on their feet. I'm going to do this last attack. 20 seconds to go. Just stay loose, stay loose. All right, like I said, in 10 seconds, I'm going to give you the cue, and then I want you guys to go hard, go hard. Give me speed, give me power, give me lots of defensive movements, all right? Challenge yourself. See how fast you can dip and slip out of the way. Give me some sprawls. I know they take a lot of energy, but if you can do so without causing too much of a problem in your apartment or your living space, then let's try to add those sprawls and those checks in there as well. All right, we're going to start this in 5, 4, hard as you can go. Finish the class in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. 15 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Go hard, go hard. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Nice. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. A couple of you guys gave me the sprawl at the end there. Very nice. Very nice. All right, gang. I'm out of breath just doing that 20 seconds with you. I can only imagine how you guys feel. Actually, I know exactly how you guys feel because everything I ask you guys to do, I've done myself or do myself on a semi-regular basis. So I understand. Let's finish up with the deep bow. So you guys know what to do. We're going to think about 2 things. One thing that we're grateful for today specifically. Let's try to make it specific. Something today you're happy about, that you're grateful for. And then 2, hopefully something you learned in class that you want to, put into your training or you want to focus on next time you pick your hands up and move around. All right. So something you're grateful for, something from class. I'm going to put the diamonds up. I'm going to do a mini meditation in 3, 2, deep bow and down. Gonna take a few deep breaths down here. Just wait for my cue. I'll tell you when to come back up. Just breathe. And meditate. One more deep breath in. And exhale out as you come up. All right, my friends. Thank you very much. We had a great, big class today. I really appreciate it. I know I've been asking you guys to spread the word, and you guys have been doing it. So thumbs up. Much love and respect from you guys, from me to all you guys. Really, thank you for coming through. Nice work, too. Everybody's getting a lot better. Showing me a lot of improvement. So the consistency works. The practice works. Keep it up. All right, guys. I'll be here tomorrow at 6 o'clock. If you can make it, great. If not, let somebody know. Otherwise, see you guys soon. All right.
Thank you,
Bye.
Vinny.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Dennis.
Thank you.